Hello, one and all, this is WellArmedWithTacos. Welcome back to Let's Play Thief Gold. When we last left off, we're still having a little bit of a frame rate issue. Not sure why, haven't been able to solve it yet. Also, when we last left off, I said I may or may not have been figuring out this puzzle solution before I started recording. Those are the words I'm looking for. I'm sorry. Trying to think and trying to speak here. I said I may or may not have been doing it, and I have ultimately decided I am not. I was making some forward progress. I figured out how the levers sort of work. I believe that there has to be at least one other lever, or they are activating something that is a bit further away, and I'm not finding it. I have beaten this game before without a walkthrough. I shall beat it again without a walkthrough. It's just going to take a little bit of time. It is odd that there is a gap in the wall right there. Did I notice that before? That might be where our secret entrance is. I'm gonna go look. We're on the lookout for two things right now. Either another lever, which could be hidden anywhere, or whatever those two levers are opening. There's a gap in the wall there. It's probably nothing, and Garrett can phase through solid barrels on occasion. It is probably nothing, but it is worth looking at, because we have to start eliminating things from the equation in order to find out what we are supposed to be doing. Taking another good look around this area. I'm going to be doing this quite a lot because the two switches we are aware of are on this particular floor. So if there was going to be a third switch, one would imagine it would also be hidden on this floor. I have to believe that in a previous playthrough, the game actually provided me with the hints that I'm not finding this run. Also, we started in a different location at the beginning of this video than we did in the last video. That is because I used the regular save and not the quick save. I don't think anything changed between the two saves. But if I have to load, which I probably will in just a second if this didn't open, and it didn't open, so this is clearly not our secret. Or if it is, there's yet another switch. Let me turn this off real quick. Nothing happened. So, that was a red herring. I'm actually going to load here, which puts us back here, next to one of the switches. The one we just sat by patiently, waiting to see what was going to happen. I promise you, if I make no forward progress in this video, if I don't find another switch or find whatever mechanism that these two switches are supposed to open, if I don't find anything, nothing at all, the next video will have me have already looked up the solution. But I would really, really want to try to find it on my own right now, because I do make a special habit out of trying to show you guys what games are actually like in their fullest completed forms. Hey, didn't I say I could pick up a box and get to an area outside the map that I was trying to do earlier? Oh well. I already broke the map in this level anyways. Let's just start stacking these up to a spot where they're conveniently out of the way. We need to see if we can find that switch. It has to be somewhere. If there is a third switch. I sound like a broken record. But again, I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing. All I know for sure is that there is a solution to this puzzle. This is not impossible. It can be solved. I've beaten this game. That's what's frustrating me the most. I don't even remember this. I don't remember a part in the game where I'm like, oh yeah, that area with the impossible puzzle. I could see the game hiding it behind movable objects like boxes, which I have now moved out of the way. I could see the game hiding it on a different floor, because the time that we're allowed to look around is quite extensive. But where that lever is, I don't know. It's got nothing to do with standing on this. We've already experimented with that. It has to be somewhere. Perhaps I'm wrong, and it does have something to actually do with standing on that once the two levers are flipped. I don't remember if I've done that explicitly. In case you can't tell, I am just grasping for straws at this point. I need to find something. I can't believe that this puzzle just has no context. There's not a scroll anywhere where it's like, this is a message from the builders who built this place, and we left those secret levers in these locations. I mean, there's no bone whatsoever. I did read that one book from a builder, like, I build things. Please bless me so that my buildings may be good. I'm standing here. I've got your hammer. I'll put the hammer wherever you want me to put it. It's not on any of this stuff. When did I get this scroll? Okay. I didn't even read it. I just stared agape at it for a few minutes there. Huh. Apparently, I've had the bone the whole time. I'm a little frustrated with myself right now, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little frustrated. Well, crap. Hello, one and all. This is WellArmedWithTacos, and I'm the biggest idiot on YouTube. Gaze before me in my awe-inspiring ability to make other men's intelligence look like that of a divine agent. Ah, crap. Okay. I didn't even look at all the different locations, but I did see that there was one behind a tree. Something about a tree at a park. Where is it? One is behind the keystone tree. There can't be that many trees. There it is. One is in the kitchen by the oven. I already got that. One is behind the rack that looses tongues. One is behind the skull of St. Yora. Keystone tree. One resides with Brother Mason. Okay. I believe this would be Brother Mason's room. I would hope, but I did search this place kind of thoroughly, I thought, but I thought I looked in all the rooms kind of thoroughly. That is apparently our 5 minutes up. Okay. Let's focus on finding it in all of its known locations first. This is apparently not Brother Mason. So, we have to determine where Brother Mason is. And we'll probably start with the skull. I think. I'm gonna break this, even though there's probably not a point to it. And we're gonna have to do something about conducting a prayer when it's all said and done, but... man. Boy, do I just feel like a complete colossal idiot. Let's go back up here. Search the library. That might have been Brother Mason. It did have a thing on it. I thought it had a thing on it. This is someone's specific room. I don't see it in here. Who is Brother Mason? I thought we saw a plaque somewhere that said somebody's name. Ah! Ahaha! You're quite funny, game. Brother Mason's one of the dead guys, isn't it? Okay. Skull. We have 5 minutes. And apparently, gazing at the map, or at that scroll, costs us our time. Wainwright. Read this thing, Mason. Okay, we know where 2 of them are now. That's 1, 2. This would be 3. We know where this one is. We're losing valuable time getting caught on these trees, Garrett. About a minute just passed, if my stopwatch is right. I'm not using my stopwatch to count down 5 minutes. I use a stopwatch to measure time spent in the video. Getting to these 2 is the hardest. This way. A minute and a half left, give or take. 2 minutes and a half or something. I'm not really focusing on that. I'm just trying to see if I can do this as quickly as possible. Don't lag out on me, game. Time is precious. This way. I'm gonna hit quick save. I have no doubt this is gonna set off alarms. And the bridge is gone. What just hurt me? Oh. Oh, one must recite the prayer. I'm not actually sure how it wants me to recite the prayer. Because I've read it, but I don't have a prayer book in my inventory, you know? Okay. How do you want me to recite the prayer? Talisman case. Then who removes the talisman must first recite the prayer of the wall builder. I know the prayer of the wall builder. I've looked at it, let me say. Let's grab the hammer and not touch the talisman. I don't have it physically in my inventory, I don't think. Oh, there we are. I do have it physically in my inventory. I'm a wall builder. Now, we've set off the alarm. No doubt, there are going to be new guards we must face. But until we find them, we will run freely. Even when we do find them, we're probably just going to run anyways. Because at this point, we've got nothing left we need to do. Do I have a speed potion? Nay. That is not my footsteps. Oh yeah! The two Tweedlers by the front entrance. Adios! I apologize for that. One of my other missions as a YouTuber is to always try to make sure that I put intelligence first over witty commentary. I don't like being one of the guys who is just so focused on providing an entertaining video that he is unable to play the game properly. And, yeah, that was pretty bad. That one's gonna haunt me for a while. I apologize very sincerely that I was so inept that I had it right there in my inventory. I don't even know when I picked that up. I genuinely don't. Alright, let us continue. I probably auto-looted it from somebody and didn't know. Let us continue. Actually, let's look at the stats. I found every single bit of money there was to find. I am not going to do that very often.
With the talismans, I'll be able to break the wards on the cathedral. It's time for me to retrieve the eye and bring it to Constantine. Last time I was here, the eye was inside, in plain sight on the main altar. I just have to grab it and leave. But that won't necessarily be easy if the place is as haunted as it looked before. So if things get tough, there is another way out. Through the gate in the cloister, behind the cathedral. The sooner this ordeal is over with, the better. When I get paid for this job, I'm gonna retire in style.
Our mission objectives are as follows. Grab the eye and leave the cathedral area. That is expert difficulty. If you don't think this is one of the missions where our objectives are going to change, well, you probably haven't been paying much attention. But then again, neither have I. So let's continue. We're going to need to buy some stuff. We are definitely going to need to buy some stuff. We have been provided with not a whole lot of great options for dealing with what we're going to be dealing with. We're going to buy the water arrows. All of them. I'm tempted to buy the fire arrows today. Mines I'm also tempted to buy. Do I have any rope arrows? I have 3. 3 will suffice. I'd like to get more, but I have other focuses. Moss arrows are handy, but I can let them go. I need power right now. I need fire arrows. I need mines. Because this place is going to be full of the dead. Fire arrows are cheaper than mines, so we start by buying those. And as we've already proven, we can defeat the undead with fire arrows. We'll buy the mines as well. They will also serve that purpose. Rope head arrows won't really help us against anything except for like spiders and burricks. We have 20 on hand. We'll be fine. Healing potions, only if I'm playing wrong. I have plenty of rope arrows. I'd like more, but they're not necessary. Speed potions are just a luxury. Flash bombs are nice, but for the value you're getting out of them, Noisemaker arrows are all but useless to me. So, we are going to buy the rest of the moss arrows just on the occasion that we need them. We've got $100 left. We'll buy some broadhead arrows. And now, we play the mission. When we come back, folks, grabbing the eye. Thank you all for watching. This is WellArmedWithTacos signing off, and hopefully I can start paying more attention in the future.